Hello and a warm welcome to News Flash on Prime TV2, the home of breaking news. We are coming to you live on Topstar Channel 110 and streaming on both our Facebook page and YouTube, that is PTV2 Zambia. Now let's take a look at stories making headlines. DNA confirms identity of baby reported stolen in Lusaka's KANYAMA township. Kalumbila man arrested after alleged suicide threat in SOLWEZI River. Residents of SIAMASIMBI area in KAZUNGULA district of Southern Province have appealed for the construction of a health clinic in the area. With the news in detail, my name is Maidon Kilalo. The Zambia Police Service has confirmed through DNA testing that Astrida Chanda is the biological mother of a baby girl who was reported stolen in Lusaka last year. Police spokesperson Godfrey Chilavi says the confirmation follows forensic analysis conducted after the child was recovered from a suspect. The case was reported the same day on October 28, 2025, after a 6-week-old baby was allegedly taken by an unknown woman in Basela area of KANYAMA compound.
I'm standing in the premises of Kangomba Primary School right here in Kabo District.
The incident occurred on October 28, 2025, around 15 hours in Mbasera area of KANYAMA compound, Lusaka, and was reported to police on the same day. On October 14, 2025, around 17 hours, police officers conducted an intelligence-led operation and apprehended the suspect, identified as Esther Msondapiri, age 44, of Makeni area. The child was safely recovered. An identification parade was conducted, during which the complainant and other witnesses positively identified the suspect. Investigations revealed that the suspect had renamed the child as Jennifer Montamwila and had allegedly forged documents, including an under-5 card, which she used to falsely claim the child as her own. In accordance with established Zambia Police Service standard operating procedures for the investigation of such cases, DNA analysis was conducted by the National Forensic Science and Biometrics Department for the purpose of establishing the biological mother of the child. The analysis involved biological samples obtained from the child, Astrida Chanda, and the suspect, Esther Msondapiri. On October 4, 2026, the Zambia Police Service received the results from the National Forensic Science and Biometrics Department, which confirmed that Astrida Chanda is the biological mother of the child, while the suspect, Esther Msondapiri, was conclusively excluded as the mother. As a result, Esther Msondapiri has been officially charged with child stealing, contrary to Section 171(1)(a) of the Penal Code, Chapter 87 of the Laws of Zambia, pending court proceedings. Investigations into additional charges of forgery and altering false documents relating to the false under-5 card are ongoing. The child remains under the temporary care of the Department of Social Welfare, pending court proceedings. The Zambia Police Service remains committed to protecting children and the public and continues to employ forensic tools and evidence-based methods to ensure thorough and accurate investigations in all cases.
A 29-year-old man from Kalumbila district has been arrested after allegedly threatening to take his own life in Solwezi, Northwestern Province. According to police, the man is alleged to have sent an audio message to his family WhatsApp group indicating his intention to end his life. He was later found alive. Northwestern Province Police Commanding Officer Brighton Swale says the suspect was arrested on Sunday, 8th February 2026 at the Pentecostal Assemblies of God church along Zambia Compound Road. Jackson Mwansa has the details in the following report.
A joint search by the Zambia Police and Solwezi Municipal Council divers was conducted at the Solwezi River following reports that a man had jumped into the water. Only his belt was recovered, while items mentioned in an area voice note, including baby shoes, a plastic bag, and his national registration card were found near the river on the 5th February 2026. Police later confirmed that the man was found alive on Sunday, 8th February 2026, at the Pentecostal Assemblies of God Church along Zambia Compound Road. Northwestern Province Police Commissioner Brighton Siwale says the 29-year-old man of Mumbeji area in Kalumbila district was arrested, interviewed, and detained for conduct likely to cause a breach of the peace. Jackson Mwansa reporting for Prime Television News in Solwezi district of Northwestern Province.
Residents of SIAMASIMBI area in KAZUNGULA district of Southern Province have appealed to the government to consider constructing a health clinic in the area to improve access to essential healthcare services. The area currently has no health facility, forcing residents to walk for about 5 hours to the nearest Mukuni health facility. The situation has raised serious concerns, particularly for expectant mothers, the elderly and the sick, who struggle to travel long distances to access medical care. Kwalumbota Mwanangombe has the details.
Access to healthcare services has been a challenge for people of SIAMASIMBI area in KAZUNGULA district of Southern Province. The area has no single health facility, making it difficult not only for expectant mothers, but members of the public in general, as they have to walk about 5 hours to reach the nearest Muguni health facility. Their call is for the government to consider putting up a clinic for easy access to healthcare services.
Kliniki twakomba masimpe mbatupeko kliniki twimukupenga kuno bana mukuni balakonze bayimukuza before rain season bayo no tupima antinento yakwana rain season itakako bayinda so better tupako kliniki afu ifika tujona rugwasi no tutasika aje ne chitakwe theater ne chitakwe nzi chetu yanda buyo at least half buyo katwimukujana yo rugwasi kliniki twakomba tulipengede nkani kliniki kuno chipimo tulikazungura twinka kwa mukuni paino kurile kwa mukuni afu ifi ko Livingstone okuna baita kuti kukatoro kumahururu takainga kumahururu kuyakopimya chipimo vakakutuzuminina.
Others suggest mobile clinic would help, considering the difficulties currently at hand in accessing healthcare services.
Vana mukuni vapede mulao teti vana chenkwazi vede kulembya kwa mukuni vanda kutalika zipimo pakuzwano kuinga kwa mukuni zi 4-5 hours pabona ngobo bumi wayuma tayikukumbira ati mukatwambilire kuli be kliniki bajano mimuzezo oloka mobile obwo oloka bazamwezo mwezi
tulipengede kliniki tuinda moino muntu mumatu bamutobereka moto bikama bomu ino chimwishinto bana makainti ngatobuziyala munziro omuntu ana ingatumwitu izikwa timbamukanzira kambo ko buziyala munzira mukubura kliniki.
However, Katombola Constituency Development Fund's chairperson Biva Mujindu has advised leadership at ward level to apply for CDF as they seek recommendation from Ministry of Health.
SIAMASIMBI has not even applied for their clinical health post. What they applied for is the grading of the road which goes to their place. That's the only submission we have here. They should get a recommendation from the Ministry of Health. It makes their case better. Even if we say, okay, now we approve SIAMASIMBI clinic, we allocate money, but is it recommended by the Ministry of Health?
Kwalumbota Mwanangombe, Prime TV News in KAZUNGULA, Southern Province.
The Civil Servants and Allied Workers Union of Zambia says opposition political parties should stop politicizing the outcome of the recent salary negotiations that resulted in a 700 kwacha increment for civil servants. Union President Joy Bene says it is shameful for some opposition figures, especially those who held senior positions in the previous administration, to mock the outcome. Mr. Vene has told Prime TV2 News that memories are still fresh of a period under the former administration when civil servants received a 0% salary increment. February Chisi has the details.
Last week, social media platforms were awash with posts from some opposition leaders reacting to the 700 kwacha salary increment awarded to civil servants. The reactions quickly sparked debate online and beyond, with differing views emerging on whether the adjustment adequately responds to workers' expectations. But Civil Servants and Allied Workers Union of Zambia President Joy Bene has wondered why opposition parties are now challenging the outcome of negotiations that involved extensive consultations and compromise.
We have seen from the opposition political parties trying to politicize the outcome of our negotiations. Shame on them. Some of them who are trying to politicize the outcome, trying to incite our members that it's a raw deal. They were in the previous administration holding critical positions. Our memories are too fresh, very fresh. In the previous administration, at one time, we were even given 0%. We even told them, why can't you just call it a wage freeze?
Mr. Bene revealed that the initial demand from civil servants was a 2,800 kwacha salary increment across the board. He says negotiations were tough, with union leaders reminding government of the many Kwenyu concessions it has made elsewhere and questioning why public sector workers could not also feel that Kwenyu moment.
During negotiations, we reminded them, you have done a lot of Kwenyu. Why can't we have a Kwenyu on the public sector workers, the civil servants? We gave reasons, they gave reasons. However, in the spirit of give and take, we signed and accepted the 700 kwacha. Somebody might be wondering to say, Mr. Bene, why you didn't push further to even reach a 1,000, which we can round off? Yes, that was our wish. The last 3 days, we pushed, we even had to boycott the food so that we can just reach 1,000. But it was difficult. It was
Favorite Chisi, Prime TV News, Lusaka.
Thank you, Favorite Chisi, for that report. We move on the news. Some chiefs in Shwangandi district have praised the government for what they describe as inclusive and people-centered leadership. The traditional leaders were speaking during a tour of several wards in Shwangandi district by the presidential support team of President Hakainde Hichilema. They note that since the new Dawn administration took office, a number of developmental projects have been initiated across various wards in the constituency and the wider Mchinga province. More in the following report by Richard Simbaya.
The President supporting team, President Hakainde Hichilema and Mchinga province, together with UPND provincial leadership, have continued taking the party's message to the people, explaining UPND policies under leadership of President Hakainde Hichilema. The team is currently in Shwangandi constituents, where residents towered in large numbers to listen to the message centered on development, unity, and inclusive governance. Traditional leaders in the area have praised the initiative, commending the President Hichilema for working closely with traditional leadership in driving development and promoting unity.
Pantu ifingi badi funyako babula na fimo baturundirako, more especially social cash transfer na fimbi fiashala na wadireta ama empowerment wadireta mfundo wabalanda twaisalo lesha ifipatala na bakula na batuletera na babomvi twaisalo lesha kuliko na cash for work na badi tuletera mkwai kanshi ifivyonse filelango kwe bati ubuteko na butusakamano bwaba
echifu ayikwa kubwerera kunuma teti tubombe nangu chimo amashu ibalanda pano ya kankala tweshe na maka Yesu kutungirira ichintu tulemona tweshe okutungirira maka bakapeya ine nimbata shero bafikire kumwandi bali tukulira kakoti kati yaimo turubuluisho tumira ndutu wanchenje.
Meanwhile, UPND Mchinga Province Youth Chairperson Brown Simbe said the UPND administration remains committed to delivering development.
Pantu ninji shibako atine na ngunafwa aka indio mwana wandi akaya kuskulu akasambilila idi ya lutu akasunge na na bamunyina nomanga chakwe bati nati awe ine mpusuke akaindi afwa ushenga kwanisha okusunga ekyalo ine uti nakwanisha icho chena bufi ni chinabepa.
And UPND Muchinga Province Information and Public Secretary Morgan Kalembwe says the party will continue engaging communities to ensure government policies and programs reach the grassroots.
2 per committee pano pa polling station. So ngatwaisa next time ngatwaipusati arikuisa ma committee tufirema tueva 132 niava 132 niava 132 niava tuefa ya bonse tuwe ma readers.
Adding color to the event, cultural groups performed songs as supporters danced and sang along. Richard Simbaya reporting for Prime TV News, Shiwangando, Muchinga Province.
Well, that item ends the news flash on Prime TV 2. Let's take a recap of stories that made headlines. DNA confirms identity of baby reported stolen in LUSAKA'S KANYAMA Township. KALUMBILA man arrested after alleged suicide threat in SOLWEZI River. Residents of SIAMASIMBI area in KAZUNGULA district of Southern Province have appealed for the construction of healthy PTV to Zambia. Better still, go to our YouTube and subscribe. On behalf of the entire news production crew, this has been Maidon Kiralo. Stay tuned.
What do we stand for? We stand for possibility, for the belief that every tomorrow begins with a choice made today. We stand for growth, for curiosity that pushes boundaries, for knowledge that prepares you not just to adapt, but to lead. We stand for community, for minds that don't just think, but connect, for hands that don't just build, but uplift. We stand for experiences that shape you, for friendships that anchor you, for courage that carries you beyond this place. Here you become more than a student. You become a maker of solutions, a believer in dreams, a contributor to something greater than yourself. This is where purpose meets possibility. This is where futures are built. Charles Brook University, where you stand for what matters.